happening? What's happening? What's happening, Chiefs Kingdom? What's up? What it do? How's everybody doing? It's your boy Wildcard Mar in the building. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Wildcard Chief. Hey man, I can't even lie. It's a bittersweet moment right now because it's final preseason game. That's the bitter part, as in we won't have to see the Chiefs in a couple of weeks. So when we drop the banner, September 7th, it's the Detroit Lions. So it's going to be a minute before we see our Chiefs after today. But the sweet part is football's back. Regular season. Yes, regular season. So before we get too deep into talking about our Kansas City Chiefs, our beloved Kansas City Chiefs, please do me a favor. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Let you know we drop new content. I.O.W Sports Network. Facebook, Instagram, and of course, right here on the YouTube channel, I.O.W Sports Network. Again, follow us on I.O.W Sports 1 on Twitter. And of course, you want to chop it up with me personally, Twitter at KC Wildcard Mar. I'm still calling it Twitter. I know it got an X on it and all that shit. I still call it Twitter. But regardless, all right, here we are. I mean, what should we discuss? Oh, I know what to discuss. Probably something that's nauseating at this point, but needs to get addressed. So let's address the elephant in the room. CJ95. Chris Jones. All right. Okay. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I really don't, because I think it's at a real nauseating, point amongst Chiefs Kingdom of talking about this subject, going back and forth. But here's my final thought, final take on it. All right. Because of the fact that we do have what we have on offense in the combination of Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, great coaching from Andy Reid. Because of what we have right there, we've seen it before. You see those banners behind me? Right here. Super Bowl 54. Super Bowl 57. I'm trying to get my fingers right. All right. Guess what we had going into there? We had Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Andy Reid. All right. Guess what we had on the defensive side? Yes, Chris Jones. He was there. But overall, all you need is a 15th to 19th ranked defense. That's it. That's all you need. And if the Chiefs can replicate that again this year, a 15th to 19th ranked defense, hopefully I can add another Super Bowl banner right here. All right. Another Super Bowl logo that says Super Bowl 58 back-to-back champs. All right. I'm hoping I can do that. But that's all we need is a 15th to 19th ranked defense. That's it. But guess what, folks? Especially my Chiefs Kingdom. Yeah, I want Chris Jones to be there. Yes, I want Chris Jones to be a part of that. Yes, I think it gives the Chiefs a better chance to get that 15th to 19th ranked defense and get to the Super Bowl and win it again with Chris Jones. Yes, I agree. I think we all agree. But I think I'm at this point with this whole Chris Jones saga, and is he going to sign? He's chilling with Michael Bay. He's, chirping at the Twitter folks. Well, he's not necessarily chirping. He's just, giving cryptic messages and things like that. Okay, cool. Have your fun, Chris. I understand. But at the end of the day, whether Chris Jones is here or he's not here, all we need is a 15th to 19th ranked defense. That's the only thing me, Wildcard Mar, as a fan of the Chiefs, care about. Just give me that. Just give me that. Regardless of whether he's there or not. All right? So let's just woosah a little bit. But let me talk to you, Chris Jones. If this ever happens to get to your ears or get to your eyes, I don't know who's representing you as your agent, but I say this. I don't know if they got your best interests at heart. And the reason why I say that is because you're the client. They work for you. You miss hey, these fines is racking up. All the training camp you missed, preseason you missed, is racking up. You sure you want to go into the season accruing more fines? Because I'm gonna tell you this: $20 million is still $20 million. So I don't know how you want to leave that on the table. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. I don't know how you leave that type of money just sitting on the table. So hey man, talk to your representatives and be like, hey man, you sure this strategy is right? You sure? I know you was buddies with Le'Veon Bell during his little contract situation. You was trying to recruit him. It didn't work out for him. I don't think it's necessarily going to work out in your favor. Or to be honest, what's the point of you missing $20 million? What do you gain from missing $20 million? I mean, once that $20 million is gone because you don't want to play, it's gone. I mean, I'm not the, wealthiest person in the world. Hell, I get mad when I'm missing $5. So I can only imagine missing $20 million. That's what I know. So, hey, if you feel you got enough financials to last you through the season, by all means. And let me holler at Chiefs Kingdom real quick. I get it, y'all. We frustrated. We're annoyed. To a certain degree, I am too. But all this talk and chatter, oh, he's a bad team player, he's this, he's that, his legacy's taking a hit. Let's pipe all that noise down. First of all, his legacy is his legacy. When a person makes their legacy, you can't take away from it. The only thing you can do is add to it. You can't take away what they've done to build that legacy. You can't take it away. It's there. Bad teammate, if that's your opinion, so be it. I don't think it makes sense. We got to understand this is a business. Yes, it's a team sport, but they don't get paid as a team. They get paid as an individual. And we all can be, let's be conscious about this situation. Chris Jones earned whatever he feels he's earned. I know what honor your contract. Honor your contract. We may not like the method he's going about it, but he has the right to do it. He's the one that's putting his body on the line. He is the one that is sacrificing the time away from family and friends to, perfect his craft. That is totally up to him how he feels is rightfully right for him to seek the money that he, deserves. That's up to him. We ain't got to like his method. I don't like it. I don't like the holdout. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, Chiefs Kingdom, let's have faith in our organization, our quarterback, our tight end, our coach, our GM, that they going to be, taking care of the situation to make sure that we're still putting a competitive product out on the field to put up one more Super Bowl banner. All right? And let's be honest. We got to focus on what matters most. Is this upcoming season? And to be honest, I'm following Andy Reid. I know I've had my doubts about Andy, but he has proven me wrong time and time again. In this moment right now, after what they did last year, after taking all the naysayers, oh, you lost Tyreek, you're not going to be. Guess what they did? Yep, they put that banner up. So I'm having faith and trust into Andy Reid. Matter of fact, let's take a listen to what Andy had to say.
Andy, Chris Jones is suggesting on his social media accounts that maybe he's willing to sit out for a little while. I don't know if he's serious or not. But do you expect him to start the season without him at this point?
There's been no communication, so I don't know what's going to go there. But whatever happens, happens. I mean, out there, the game goes on, right? So that's how it works. So.
You used to do the GM stuff too. I know you've said you kind of like not being part of that. But as someone who's the head coach, you've been here for as long as you have, Chris so well, is there a way for you to get involved in this, or you just?
No, right now there's not. Yeah. So they got to communicate and do their thing, and There's just been no communication. So.
Andy, when it comes to the receivers, it's going to be competitive there. When it comes to 6 or 7 or whatever number you guys choose.
So there you have it. You heard what Andy said. Show must go on. Got to keep it moving. Got to keep pushing. Keep on pushing. Got to. All right. Like I said, I've had many doubts in Andy Reid, but in this situation, I don't, because we've seen him time and time again make sure that the team is ready. Got to perform. I mean, it is what it is. Now, it does worry me that there's zero communication. If Andy Reid is saying that, that scares me that there's zero communication. What? None? Zip? Zero? Zilch? Okay. That scares me a little bit. But overall, I'm loving his confidence in his team, in the players that are there. Show must go on. One monkey don't stop this show. Gotta keep on rolling. Our Chiefs gonna keep on rolling. Yeah. Come on now. Let's have some faith, y'all. Let's have some positive energy, some juju, some juice flowing of, hey, we gonna be all right. Because Big Red says so. Now, I know a lot of people like, oh, wild card, I didn't hear you having this same. Okay. Go check the episode. Go check the episodes. Check the receipts. First episode, matter of fact, first episode of Wild Card Chief last year, I addressed the monkey in the room about Tyreek Hill. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't worried. I wasn't paranoid. It is what it is. One monkey don't stop the show. Got to keep on rolling. All right. And speaking of rolling, hey, within the next 32 minutes, matter of fact, Chiefs got their final preseason game against the Cleveland Browns. And to be honest, these are some of the things I'm looking for our Kansas City Chiefs. Number one, most important thing that I'm looking for, please, Kansas City Chiefs, come out this game healthy. Come out healthy. The Chiefs have done a wonderful job of, for the most part, as a team, coming out these preseason games relatively healthy. No issues, no significant injuries. Let me knock on my wood right now. So, hey, let's keep that train going on the, keeping the injuries at bay, significant injuries at bay. As a whole, the team's been coming in and out of these preseason games relatively healthy. Good thing we get the bye next week. Then it's banner night. Then full go. So that's what I'm looking for is health. Health. Health is wealth. So come out healthy, Chiefs. That's definitely what I'm looking for. You probably won't see too much Patrick Mahomes, and that's okay. I think we're okay. I think it's okay if we don't see a lot of Patrick Mahomes. Hell, it's a preseason game. We know what he does. We know, he'll be ready. It's okay if we don't see a lot of Travis Kelce. It's okay. Banner night, he'll be ready. But on the offensive side, hey, I'm still looking for, some of these running backs, especially you, Clyde Edwards. I'll say it again, Clyde, slippity slide. Come on, man. Come on. When Pacheco ain't been getting, time in the preseason, training camp, this is when you need to show. This is when you need to ball out. This is when you say, hey, remember me. I was a first-round draft pick. This is the reason why. I'm still confused on why hasn't Clyde taken that, hey, I was a first-round guy for a reason, and I get it. He might feel that he is the, number one running back by default. Okay, by all means. Still show up and show out and make sure that even when Isaiah gets back, you still are getting a good amount of your production usage, getting some time. getting these snaps. Because I'm telling you, once McKinnon gets rolling and he wants to put up another 10 receiving touchdowns like he did last year, some of your play time going down, Clyde. Pacheco gets closer to 100% healthy from the shoulder. You already know what he's going to do. He's going to produce when he gets in the lineup. There's your production going down, Clyde. All I'm saying, Clyde, is show up and show out and make sure that, hey, remind Chiefs Kingdom why you was a number one pick in the first round. Not a number one pick overall, but you was in the first round. Remind us. You know, sometimes it's okay to give us a public service announcement and reminder. Guess who's Bazak? You know, let us know. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Clyde. Do it. Reintroduce yourself to us. Because a lot of Chiefs fans, including myself, we already saw they didn't pick up your fifth-year option. We just waiting for you to just give the Chiefs another excuse to just boot you on out the door. I was big on Clyde when he first came in. Had a solid rookie season. You know, he been all right since. All right. Don't keep you on the Super Bowl caliber team that we got. That's all I'm saying. Wide receiver room has been phenomenal. Oh my gosh. I mean, hello. Wasn't that one of the things a lot of people were, even inside Chiefs Kingdom, outside Chiefs Kingdom, oh, that wide receiver room is don't know. I understood. Young, a lot of guys unproven. I understand. They've been looking quite good. That's been one department in the offense I haven't really been worried about because they've been showing up, been showing out, whether it's with Patrick, whether it's with Blaine Gabbert, whether it's with Shane Buechele. So, I mean, they've been showing up and showing out. No matter what name it is, if they got a wide receiver next to their name, they've been producing. They've been doing well. Let's keep that up. Man. It's going to be a fight for Andy Reid. It's going to be a struggle for him to narrow that down once it comes to roster cuts. There's going to be some tough calls being made. There's going to be some cats that, you know, they ain't going to make it to the roster. Hell, they've been producing so well. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these wide receivers that get cut from the Chiefs don't make it through waivers. There's going to be some other teams that's going to pick them up. Because they've been showing up and showing out. Say what you want. They've been doing their thing. All right? And most important thing that I'm looking for. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you. I think the defense has been kind of a little bit underwhelming. I'm looking for, you know, just a sign of pressure. Just a sign that you're trying to get after the quarterback. I mean, I got to be honest. I was not a fan of Felix getting drafted in that first round by the Chiefs. I really wasn't. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I keeps it real on here. I was not a fan of it. I was a big fan of going up out of the last pick because the draft was at home in Kansas City. I sure enough thought that Brett Veach would get out of that last pick, get at least to 20 and go get Zay Flowers. I mean, I was like, come on, Brett, go get Zay Flowers. Just imagine him with Patrick and what we can do on that offense. So I wasn't big on getting Felix. I'm not going to lie. I think he's been very underwhelming. You know, Malik Herron, I want to see something from you. Tremaine Jones. Joshua. I'm not sure if Karlaftis is going to play, but regardless, I just think the pass rush has been, you know, very underwhelming. And I can't forget, I'm looking at y'all who are D tackles. But which one of y'all? Which one of y'all is going to be the guy that says, hey, Spags, trust me. Just in case we don't get Chris, or if he misses games or don't get him at all, you can trust me. Because right now, the only D tackle that I really got faith in, because he's been around and done well, he's done all right, is Derek Nottie. That's it. I know Danny Shelton's a veteran, but still, come on. I'm not 100% sold on Danny. You know, Deshaun Wharton, hey, he's shown flashes in the past, in the preseason, in some games when he has appeared in the Chief uniform. But we've also seen that he got the AD syndrome. And I ain't talking about Aaron Donald. I'm talking about Anthony Davis syndrome. Kind of little fragile. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at you, especially Keandre Colburn. Come on now. I'm definitely looking at you. Like, bruh, come on. What we gonna do? Like, for real, what are we gonna do with you, Colburn? Come on, man. I know you're a 6th-round guy, but come on, man. Why don't you be that guy that steps up and say, hey, just in case we ain't get CJ, just in case he missed games, you can trust me, Spags. We got to do something. Prepare yourselves. And this is where I have that faith in Andy Reid and his coaching, because at some point in time, he's going to say, hey, we got to get ready. We got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Flo, what's up? Bottom Line Sports, y'all tap in with their content. Yes, Cowboys. Trey Lance for a 4th rounder. So great job of giving up a 4th rounder for your 3rd-string quarterback. Great job. I mean, I'm just being honest. He's a 3rd-stringer in San Francisco. Cooper Rush has shown that he can win. He went, 4-1? Dak Prescott is still a good quarterback. So, I mean, you gave up a 4th-round pick for a 3rd-stringer. You know? I mean, if you Cowboys fans like it, I like it. I can care less. I'm just being honest. I mean, I'm not going to put too much hoopla into a guy that was a 3rd-stringer. It is what it is. But no, man. That's what I got today, Chiefs fans. That preseason game is coming up real soon. 22 minutes away. 22 minutes away. And we come on, just come out that game healthy. That's all I'm asking for from my Kansas City Chiefs. Just come out this joint healthy so we can get ready to, defend the crown. Ward off, all type of threats, foreign and domestic, trying to rain on our parade. So let's make sure we, take care of business. Yeah. You're right, Flo. I've already discussed it. This Chris Jones situation. It's fluid. It's fluid. It's a very it's a matter that is confusing. It really is. I'm not sure of Chris Jones' strategy. Like I said earlier, Flo, I don't know about you. I gripe and complain and moan if I'm missing $5-10. So I don't know how he walks away and leaves $20 million on the table. That's me. But I'll be honest. Yes. Will we be in trouble? Yes, to a certain degree. Especially in the first, few weeks of the season. If he's not there, it's going to show what do we actually have that can, stop the bleeding a little bit, per se. Can we get the pressure? Look, all Chiefs fans are not, delusional. We're not crazy. We understand the importance of Chris Jones. We understand his talent. We do. But last time I checked, Steve Spagnuolo Andy Reid, nowhere in their contract does it say, hey, make sure you're coaching as a head coach, make sure you're coaching as a defensive coordinator, and make sure that we do great with Chris Jones. Make sure we're coaching the defense spectacular with Chris Jones. And nowhere in their contract where it specifically says be a great head coach and be a great defensive coordinator in relative and specifically because of Chris Jones. It says that nowhere in their contract. They got a job to do. Their job is to get the defense of whoever's there, get them ready to play football. That's their job description. It's not 100% solely based on one guy, Chris Jones, being there, regardless of how good he is, regardless of the talent that he possesses. I know. I see it. But we got to be honest. The show must go on. You got to coach who's there. You got to get those ready for the football game that are there. End of the day, there's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get this. You gotta get the shit done. So I mean, it's gotta make sure that you're ready as a squad, as a coach, to get shit done. I want to share something real quick, because I definitely want to shout out Mark Gunnels. He had a tweet that was real thought provoking, I should say. And, he says, he gave us a scenario, right? And when it comes to the Chris Jones situation. So he says, let Chris Jones finish out his last year in Kansas City, win the Super Bowl, then trade him to Chicago for one of their first round picks. Then draft Marvin Harrison Jr., assuming the Bears or Panthers are that bad. Thoughts? Or more realistic option and draft Brock Bowers. Get ready for life without Travis Kelce, but in the meantime, you can use 12 personnel and wreck the league. I thought he brought up some good points. Like, let Chris Jones finish out the season. You can't come up to an agreement. Trade him. Get the value back, tag them, whatever it is you got to do. I don't think that's a bad option. It's really not. Take your emotions out of it, people, and think about it. If we're going down this route right now, let's get the last, year of Chris Jones that we can and keep it pushing, keep it moving. The Super Bowl window does not close because of Chris Jones. It may shut a little bit, as in you might get, push it in a little bit to shut, but it ain't closed. I mean, that joint, 15, 87, and Andy Reid keep that window open as much as it can. And it's wide open. We lose Travis Kelce, it pushes in. We lose Chris Jones, it does pushes in. We lose 15. Oh, that motherfucker push in a lot. It's pushed in a lot. But Chris Jones not being part of this situation, presumably, it doesn't close it. It may push the door in a little bit, but it doesn't close it. All right, y'all. What's happening? Y'all ready? We're about 15 minutes away from the game starting. I'm about to go get my snacks ready. Matter of fact, I might even do an early beer. I don't care. It's a Saturday. I ain't got shit to do. But just make sure that the kids don't hurt themselves. That's it. That's the only thing I got prepared for today. So I'm going to sign out. Get ready for this game. And I cannot wait because we are literally days away from opening night, Thursday, September 7th against the Detroit Lions. And I cannot wait to hear that national anthem and the home of the Chiefs. I can't wait to hear it. Hey, but until then, y'all, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all tapping in. My Chiefs Kingdom, my Chiefs people. You want to keep supporting the Wild Card Chief, Wild Card Mark? Tap in with me. Like, share, subscribe right here on the I.O.W Sports Network YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification every time I drop a Wild Card Chief podcast episode, or enjoy the rest of the I.O.W Sports content. Facebook, Instagram, I.O.W Sports Network, I.O.W Sports 1 on Twitter. And of course, you want to chop it up with me, the Wild Card Mark? KC Wild Card Mark on Twitter. Until then, how about those Chiefs?